Hi Aries, how are you? Welcome to your September 2017 reading. Thanks so much for being here. My name is Jane. I just wanted to do a quick astrology highlight. I'm doing it for all the signs, just pointing one little thing out for you guys just to be aware of. We are entering September and there's a lot of planets entering Virgo. Sun, Mars, Mercury's doing its little retrograde thing between Leo and Virgo, and eventually Venus will get there as well. Okay, so just wanted to keep in mind, or for you to keep in mind, okay, Virgo being in its natural place for you guys, ruling the house of health. A lot of focus on your health this month, a lot of focus on getting your finances in order as well, because the Mercury retrograde speaks to commerce too, okay? I'm recommending everyone take a moment, take a beat, really reanalyze the way you're treating your body. I'm saying, you know, mind, body, spirit, and ensuring that you're really in alignment and ensuring that your body is in tip-top shape so that you can handle and tackle what's going on the outside world. And the universe is giving us this nice breath of fresh air. We've got Saturn standing still in the sky right now, and it's going to be pushing forward at the end of the week, and it's going to start feeling like, oh, I can breathe again, I can flow, and things are starting to finally move forward in a way that's been struggling for the past 4 months. Be cognizant that we have Neptune in your 12th house right now, being in its tucked away at home in its 12th house, ruled by Pisces. And there's a very dreamlike, idealistic state, and eventually all these Virgo planets are going to be opposing this Neptune force and allowing us to get a little bit on the dreamy side. Neptune has a lot to do with boundaries, or rather lack thereof, and that lack of boundaries can cause us to get a little bit complacent and cause us to get a little bit just like lackadaisical is kind of the word that I've been using. And now is a really good time to set forth intentions for yourself so that when you encounter this, like, it's okay, I can do it tomorrow, it's no big deal, I'll put it off, to help you avoid that, because that's going to kind of set you back at this beautiful time when we have so much forward motion. It's really important to take advantage of this momentum that we have, okay? So let's go ahead and start with the cards. So this one popped out, Judgment, for you. I'm using a new deck, guys. It's called the Hermetic Tarot deck. It's black and white. I think it's really beautiful. It doesn't show so well with on YouTube, but it's fine, whatever. Let's just go ahead and get started. And I have kind of a janky table. I don't have anything pretty really, but whatever. Okay, so let's talk about Judgment. Judgment being of Uranian influence. We speak to Uranus, we speak to randomness and rebelliousness, we speak to big ideas, we speak to, it's almost like a very bolt of lightning type of energy, like boom, here's a change, or here's a chance to change. Some of you really may be coming to a point or have had a moment of realization about something, or something really came to light. And see, Judgment is about choice. It's about choosing to go in one direction or the next based on this information, based on this form of enlightenment. This form of enlightenment is meant to get you out of your tombs, or to get you out of your black holes, or wherever it is that your mind has been. It's meant to get you out of there. But you don't have to choose to get yourself out of there. And that's kind of the thing with that Neptunian thing, is that you can kind of just fall back and you can kind of just like, oh, whatever, it's okay. But no, the universe really wants you to make progress forward. And Uranus and Mars, I actually see as very, like, quote unquote, compatible, when it can be abrupt and it can be aggressive, but in terms of just regular people, you know, it's like, okay, let's do it. Let's take this Aries being cardinal, let's get started, let's move forward, taking charge and actually making those changes that are needed, making the changes necessary in a really positive way, in a really positive direction. So now is your chance. If you've been in a funk, I know the lighting sucks, guys. It will adjust as I kind of put more cards out. Let's see. There we go. And the star, beautiful. Uranus energy and the star, which represents Aquarius, which is ruled by Uranus and Saturn. So there we go. You may have some kind of an epiphany or something this month. I don't know what Uranus is doing. I only wanted to focus on just that one little highlight with the astrology, but I don't remember exactly if there are any significant Uranus transits happening. But it's going to be a little bit revolutionary, like your own little mini rebellion of some kind. To really get your life headed in a new track or in a new direction, because obviously something in your life has not been serving you. Otherwise you wouldn't be getting this judgment call. All right, this is a call upon you to make a judgment. Okay, and if you don't choose to creep out of your little coffin, as these people are down here, if you don't choose to creep out of that, you're going to hit up against additional resistance. And we've already been through enough of that. There's no need for you to go back there. Utilize the star energy, this creative, individualized, it is going to be very much about you and your life and where you are headed. As loud as these energies can be, we have this beautiful Four of Swords, which is a very peaceful place. Now the fours, when you think of the four corners, a square foundation, it's the most stable. The number 4s really do indicate the most mature of the numbered cards. Okay, whereas 6 is the most beautiful and the 5 is the most difficult, the most severe. 4 is the most mature. So when you think mature thoughts with the swords, we think peace, acceptance of truth. We think of mature decisions that are well thought out, planned accordingly, that have purpose and that have meaning. Okay? And that coupled with the star tells me that you are in a prime mentality to accomplish that which you have set out. The star can be, how do I say this? About miracles, and really wishes coming true and coming out of this state of like deadened consciousness and rising above and coming to an awakening judgment, an awakening, the star. New directions, new pathways, new passions, new levels of success in all areas of life, or whatever area needs your attention right now. Relationships, finance, career, family, health especially, guys. So important for you to utilize this focus on Virgo to get your bodies back to where they need to be. Exercising, using Virgo Mars to go out and to be productive. And the 9 of Cups. Well, this is all about you, right? 9 is about independence, independent happiness, what it is that you can achieve and attain on your own and for yourself. We have the card of Jupiter, or the symbol of Jupiter up there. When you think Jupiter, you think of expansion, you think of growth, you think of limitlessness. There are no limits for you, Aries. So set your goals high this month. Set your goals high. Get the plan organized, get it in action, get it going, because you have there's this universal back wind behind you that is being so supportive right now with all of us. And I think it's got a lot to do with this Saturn going back properly. And it's just like, oh, okay, whew. I made it through. We all made it through. Be careful with the Nine of Cups though, okay? Because you want to set your attention on activities and areas of interest that truly feed your spirit and truly allow you to attain higher levels of spiritual fulfillment, okay? And happiness and emotional joy. And not things that may make you look good from the point of view of others. This is about authenticity and truth and truly doing the things that make you really happy. You know, Aries is a very sporty sign, but not like going rock climbing just because you want to take pictures for your Tinder account or whatever. No, that's not what I mean by this. I mean going rock climbing, leaving your phone at home and not worrying about it, but doing it because you love the thrill of it. You know, or going to play basketball with your buddies because you just love the camaraderie and you love the fun. Okay, we're getting a couple. Eight of Wands and the Fool. Okay, let's talk about Eight of Wands. I love it. It's beautiful. Lord of Swiftness. This has like the lords and the spirits at the bottom here. Lord of Swiftness, speed, change, agility. This is a beautiful card for Aries. I love it. It is associated with Mercury, god of swiftness. You know, he does have speed and agility. So if there is an area of your life that needs a little bit of a dramatic change, now is a really good month for you to harness the support that you're getting to make that change and to get it moving. It's not about, it's quiet, okay? It's a very quiet month, but it's a very powerful month. You'll have, it's like you'll see the change kind of happening right before your eyes, even though you're in the driver's seat and you're the one causing the change. It's still like, it's probably going to be surprising as to how quickly things will actually change. For some of you, there may even be someone coming in the relationship sector. I often see Eight of Wands as love coming in or opportunities coming in, okay? With so much in Virgo, there's work elements there too. So work coming in, career revisions, career changes, okay? And with the Foolish Man, I've been pointing this out, when he comes out, we have the symbol of Pluto there, which normally people don't really associate the Fool with Pluto being, you know, Hades and the ruler of the underworld and the destroyer, you know what I mean? Pluto's a really difficult energy. You're past it. This is the breaking free. This is the transformation. This is you on the other side of the curtain, being blessed by the sun. You've got the sun on your face, sun representing consciousness and God or the universe, okay, the spirit. And the wolf representing the physical world. It's like the coming together of the two, the spirit and the physical world coming together and creating this new, whatever have you, this new chapter. I get tired of saying new chapter, but there's really not another way to really say it. It is a defining moment this month. It has the potential to be a defining moment. If you choose, remember there's an element of choice here. Some of you, if you don't make a choice and you don't take action, then you're just going to remain in the same state that you've always been in, and there's not going to be any change. But for those of you that are embracing this newness, which as an Aries, it's like, oh, I would think that that would be a very natural thing to do. So with that, you would see all of what I'm talking about. You'll feel it. You'll feel this weight being lifted because Pluto's heavy and dense and really dank, you know, and it really does put you in a funk. But when you experience the Fool energy, it's just like, oh, and you can breathe, and you can feel light and quick-footed and agile, which agility is important for an Aries person. Agility is, you know, the ability to switch and transition very quickly. And Temperance, which we have here. Sorry, I'm just looking at it. There's so many symbols in here, and since I'm still learning it, I'm like trying to remember what's on the cards. I see how detailed though. We've got the balance between Scorpio and Capricorn. I don't know why Scorpio and Capricorn, even though this is a card. Oh, because Sagittarius is the middle ground between Capricorn and Scorpio. Card of Sagittarius. And it truly is about balance. And you can see you have the lightning and the water being thrown into the cauldron there. And the mixture of fire and water, you know, electricity and magnetism. It's about balance. And it is about moderation. And it's about coexistence of multiple things, things being generic, multiple people, coexistence of multiple people, coexistence of multiple tasks at hand, coexistence of multiple goals wanting to be achieved, okay, multiple projects going on. So Aries loves their projects, they love doing things, so you've likely got a lot going on. So this is a nice, even, you know, really beautiful flowiness to it. Okay. Yeah. I'm not doing any bad readings this month. I don't know. There's a lot of positivity this month, and I'm so grateful for that, because I was getting to the point where I was getting tired of giving the same messages over and over and over. Okay, we've got the Empress and we've got the Queen of Cups. So who are you? Let's see if this is someone else or if this is you. I need to do a clarifier. Actually, I don't. I feel like this Empress is totally you. Empress is Taurus and Libra. Also a card of Aries, okay? Also, I often see Virgo here. The one that reaps the benefits, okay? We have the eagle down here. I want to talk about Venus for a minute. I've done this in a couple other signs, so I'm sorry if you've already heard this before. But Venus is a sign or a goddess that really is hyper independent and really does not really need a lot from others. And she doesn't need validation. She doesn't need, you know, just validation is the only word that's coming to my mind right now. You know, and she does represent love and beauty as well, but she also represents, you know, the things that we value. When you look at Venus in your chart, like for me, I have Venus in Leo. It's like, well, what does someone with that value, right? So right now we've got you, Venus energy. So what does a Venus in Aries really value? All of you are going to have different things. You know, you're all going to have different sets of values and morals and things like that. But generically, you know, you value activity, you value fun, you value projects, you value getting things started, you value leadership, you value standing up for yourself, like all sorts of things. You know, and this is a time to really let those values shine and to really ring true and to begin to take hold of those and to be responsible for those and to allow them to help you to, identify yourself with those and to be proud of those qualities and those things that you value. And to find your, this month, every sign I feel like I'm saying to find your footing, to find your grounding, to find stability, because we have all just been tossed like against the wall back and forth just for the past year, 6 months, since all the retrograde started in like February of this year, right? And it's like, it's enough already. It's enough. So we're finally at a place where we can clamp into the ground, or dig our claws into the ground and just like make progress. And I love, because the Empress represents the harvest, you know. She, in the traditional Rider-Waite, she's surrounded by wheat. When you think wheat, you think Virgo, you think, you know, reaping the benefits of your labor. And it is time for that. And to really to be proud of who you are. And if you're having issues in your relationship, encourage your partner to be who they are and to figure out, you know, what do they truly value, and ensure that those things are in alignment with one another. I'm getting this Queen of Cups. Let's switch gears here for just a minute, because she's the representative of Cancer, who is ruled by the moon. And the moon and Venus are somewhat adversaries, because Venus represents the independent. I've been saying Samantha from Sex and the City versus Charlotte from Sex and the City, okay? You've got the mother, caretaker, caregiver, homemaker essence, someone that's highly intuitive, who loves love, who loves to be connected with other people. And then there's that side that just really wants to be independent. Some of you may be having a little bit of an internal crisis because we all have Venus and we all have Moon. I don't care if you're masculine or male or female, but you know, there could be a little bit of a battle going on between the two sides of you and truly deciding what it is you really want. Or you could be dealing with someone who is a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, someone that does exhibit the great deal of home comforts. Could be someone that's a nice balance for you. If you're starting a new relationship, this could be someone that can kind of fill in the gaps or fill in the voids where you being hyper independent and them being more of the one that is more home-based. That could be a possibility. There could be something new coming in for you along those lines. Or it could just be another like more feminine influence in your life. Someone that can kind of see through you a little bit, who looks into you and understands without even really talking to you who you are, and understanding your thoughts and understanding your motivations. There could be a new beginning in this for you. For some of you, there could be a new beginning in terms of a relationship. But, you know, this could even temperance between the two sides of yourself. It's almost as though it's happening on both planes. It's happening within yourself, Venus versus Moon, independence versus connection, the need for both on the inside. And then on the outside, there could be different circumstances that arise that kind of give you the option for both. Like one is a really independent one. You know, actually both these speak to independence. And then maybe there's an opportunity for you to reconcile or to have synchronicity with someone else, or with a situation, or, you know, working within a group of some kind. They can be at odds, but when they're harmonious, they can be a beautiful, you know, entailing the best qualities of each, which is an amazing thing. Okay. I think relationships will be harmonious because you're past the nonsense of the Plutonian energy, but you're embracing this foolish man. And so you have the power of the Fool connecting with both of you, power of Temperance connecting both of you, Change, Lord of Swiftness, the Last Judgment. You have a lot of major arcana, 1, 2, 3, 4 majors. So again, quiet, because you don't have, see, normally the loud ones are like the destructive runs. Those are the ones we all pay attention to. It's quiet, but it's loud in the sense of positive change. It's loud in the sense of being able to feel not feel resistance, but it's not going to be like so dramatic. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully I'm making sense. I feel like I never make sense. But yeah, I mean, exciting stuff for you guys. I'm super excited. Beautiful reading. Okay, Aries, I will leave you with that. Thank you so much for being here. I wish you guys nothing but the best this month. I'm only doing 9 cards because it's just the solar eclipse, Mercury retrograde. I'm just like totally beat, but hopefully that makes sense. I wish you guys nothing but the best. Bye.